Welcome to the channel. In this video, we're diving into the world of the 6 most expensive and ultra-rare Eisenhower dollar coins ever released in the United States. From patriotic bicentennial designs to high-grade silver proofs worth thousands. Get ready to uncover the fascinating stories, rare varieties, and surprising values behind these legendary dollar coins. First up, the most valuable and rare, the 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollar bicentennial commemorative issue, stands as a monumental tribute to the United States' 200th anniversary of independence and remains one of the most iconic and valuable coins in American numismatics. Among the various commemorative coins ever issued by the U.S. Mint, the Eisenhower bicentennial dollar has captured the attention of both seasoned collectors and new numismatists alike due to its historical symbolism, patriotic design, and rare, high-grade variants that can command significant premiums in today's coin market. Whether struck for circulation or in limited proof and silver versions, this coin continues to draw interest because of its legacy, design excellence, and numismatic significance, making it a centerpiece in many U.S. coin collections. The Eisenhower Bicentennial dollar was minted to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the United States Declaration of Independence and was part of a broader initiative that also included commemorative half dollars and quarters. Minted between 1975 and 1976, all bicentennial Eisenhower dollars bear the dual date 1776 to 1976, regardless of when they were struck. The coin honored both the nation's bicentennial and the legacy of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, whose name the series carries. The production was authorized by Congress as a way to mark a historic national milestone, and the coin circulated alongside standard currency, yet special collector versions were minted at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, each with distinctive features and levels of rarity. This coin not only reflects America's revolutionary heritage, but also bridges the past with the present through its bold commemorative vision. One of the standout characteristics of the Eisenhower bicentennial dollar is its unique and highly symbolic design. The obverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, features a portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a statesman and World War II general. The reverse, created by Dennis R. Williams, depicts the Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon, an image intended to celebrate both the past and the future achievements of the United States. The blend of the Liberty Bell, representing freedom, and the moon, symbolizing American space exploration, makes this reverse one of the most innovative in U.S. coinage history. The coin weighs 22.68 grams, has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters, and was struck in copper-nickel clad for circulation and in 40% silver for collectors. The 40% silver versions, especially in high-grade proof or uncirculated condition, are significantly more sought after due to their superior luster, finish, and low mintage compared to regular issues. Rarity plays a crucial role in the appeal of the bicentennial Eisenhower dollar. While millions of these coins were minted, truly rare varieties and conditions can elevate their value dramatically. The most valuable are the 40% silver uncirculated and proof versions from the San Francisco Mint, identified by the S Mint mark. In particular, coins graded PR70, Proof 70, Deep Cameo, or MS70, Mint State 70, are exceptionally rare due to the precision required for such perfection. Even rarer are certain die varieties or errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, which are highly coveted by advanced collectors. The preservation state is paramount. Coins that remain in their original U.S. Mint packaging or are certified by PCGS or NGC with top grades see exponential increases in market desirability and price. As of today, market values for the Eisenhower bicentennial dollar vary significantly based on type and condition. A standard circulated copper-nickel version may be worth $1 to $3, but uncirculated or high-grade examples can fetch far more. The 40% silver uncirculated coins often range between $15 and $80 depending on grade, while high-grade proof versions can exceed $200. The top-end specimens, especially those certified as MS70 or PR70 Deep Cameo, have achieved auction prices upwards of $3,000 or more, particularly if they come from prestigious grading services or carry unique provenance. Rarity, condition, and collector interest continue to drive these values upward, especially as demand grows for U.S. bicentennial memorabilia and investment-grade coins. For collectors seeking to add this iconic dollar to their collection, several tips can help ensure a worthwhile acquisition. The 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollar bicentennial issue is far more than just a circulating commemorative. It is a powerful representation of American pride, history, and innovation. Its bold design, historical weight, and numismatic significance have earned it a distinguished place in U.S. coinage. Whether collected for its patriotic symbolism, artistic merit, or investment potential, the Eisenhower bicentennial dollar continues to captivate collectors with its timeless appeal. As high-grade examples become scarcer over time and interest in bicentennial coins intensifies, this coin's legacy is only set to grow, solidifying its status as one of the most valuable and cherished commemorative dollars in modern American numismatics. And secondly, we explore most expensive and rare. The 1977 Bicentennial Eisenhower dollar stands as one of the most intriguing and valuable coins in modern U.S. numismatics, particularly in its ultra-rare and high-grade conditions. Struck to commemorate the 200th anniversary of American independence, this coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors due to its historical significance, limited mintage, and unique design elements. While the Eisenhower dollar series was initially minted from 1971 to 1978, the 1977 issue is particularly notable for its scarcity in certain varieties and its role as one of the final years of the series. Collectors prize this coin not only for its connection to the bicentennial celebrations, but also for its rarity in pristine condition, making it a centerpiece for advanced collections. The demand for high-quality examples has driven prices significantly upward, especially for specimens with exceptional eye appeal and certified grades. The historical context of the 1977 Bicentennial Eisenhower dollar is deeply tied to the broader narrative of U.S. coinage in the 1970s. The Eisenhower dollar was first introduced in 1971 to honor the late President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a beloved military leader and statesman. By 1975, the U.S. Mint decided to issue a special bicentennial design to mark the nation's 200th anniversary, with the coins dated 1776 to 1976 and produced in 1975 and 1976. However, regular Eisenhower dollars resumed in 1977, but the bicentennial design was discontinued, making the 1977 issue a return to the original motif. This transition adds to the coin's historical intrigue, as it represents the final years of a short-lived dollar series that bridged the gap between the silver era and the modern commemorative coinage. The $1,977 were struck at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. But the most elusive and valuable examples are those with specific mint marks or in proof condition. What makes the 1977 Eisenhower dollar visually distinctive is its classic design, which reverts to the original 1971 to 1974 motif after the bicentennial hiatus. The obverse features a bold left-facing portrait of President Eisenhower, designed by Chief Engraver Frank Gasparo, with the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year 1977. The reverse showcases an adaptation of the Apollo 11 mission insignia, depicting an eagle landing on the moon with an olive branch, symbolizing peace. This design pays homage to Eisenhower's role in establishing NASA and the U.S. space program. The coin is composed of a copper-nickel-clad composition, measuring 38.1 millimeters in diameter, with a weight of 22.68 grams. High-grade examples exhibit sharp details, especially in the eagle's feathers and Eisenhower's hairline, making them highly desirable for their artistic merit. Proof versions, struck at the San Francisco Mint, feature mirrored fields and frosted devices, adding to their allure. The rarity of the 1977 Eisenhower dollar is primarily tied to its low mintage in certain varieties and the survival rates of high-grade specimens. While the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced substantial quantities for circulation, the San Francisco Mint struck only proof examples, which are more readily available but still command premium prices in top grades. The true rarities, however, are the business strike coins from Philadelphia and Denver in MS 67 or higher conditions, as these were often poorly struck or mishandled during production, leaving few pristine examples. Additionally, some varieties exhibit doubled dies or other minor errors, which further enhance their scarcity. The population reports from grading services like PCGS and NGC reveal that gem-quality examples are exceptionally rare, with only a handful achieving the highest grades. This scarcity fuels intense competition among collectors, especially for registry sets or high-end portfolios. Market values for the 1977 Eisenhower dollar vary widely based on condition, mint mark, and certification status. Common circulated examples are relatively affordable, often trading for a few dollars, but uncirculated specimens in MS 65 or higher can fetch hundreds. The most valuable are the ultra-high-grade coins, such as those graded MS 67 or MS 68, which have sold for upwards of $5,000 to $10,000 in recent auctions. Proof examples, while more available, still command four-figure sums in PR 70 condition. The market for these coins has shown steady appreciation, driven by their historical significance and the finite supply of top-tier specimens. Collectors should be wary of artificially toned or cleaned coins, as these can significantly diminish value. Third-party certification is highly recommended to ensure authenticity and grade accuracy, with PCGS and NGC holders being the most trusted in the numismatic community. For collectors seeking to acquire a 1977 Eisenhower dollar, several strategies can enhance success. First, focus on identifying coins with original surfaces, free from cleaning or damage, as these are most likely to achieve high grades. Purchasing from reputable dealers or auction houses with a track record of handling rare coins is essential to avoid counterfeits or misrepresented pieces. Attending major numismatic conventions or joining specialized collector forums can provide access to rare varieties and expert advice. Storage is another critical consideration. These coins should be kept in inert holders, such as mylar flips or archival quality albums, to prevent environmental damage. For long-term investment, targeting certified examples in the highest grades is advisable, as these are most likely to appreciate over time. Building relationships with trusted dealers can also provide early access to newly discovered rarities. The 1977 Eisenhower dollar's appeal extends beyond its monetary value, offering a tangible connection to a pivotal era in U.S. history. The 1977 Bicentennial Eisenhower dollar is a numismatic treasure, prized for its historical resonance, artistic design, and extreme rarity in top grades. While it may not be as widely recognized as some classic rarities, its niche appeal among advanced collectors has solidified its status as a modern rarity. Whether as a centerpiece for a specialized collection or a strategic investment, this coin offers both aesthetic pleasure and financial potential. For numismatists seeking a piece that encapsulates the spirit of 1970s America and the legacy of Eisenhower, the $1,977 is an exceptional choice, promising both pride of ownership and the thrill of the hunt. And thirdly, we're talking about the ultra-rare and valuable United States. The 1978 Eisenhower dollar stands as a significant finale to an influential, yet often underappreciated series in American numismatics. As the last year of the Eisenhower dollar's production, this coin marks the end of an era and holds a distinctive place in the hearts of collectors. Unlike the more publicized bicentennial issues of 1976, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar serves as a bridge between America's bold large-size dollar coins and the smaller, modern dollar coins introduced with the Susan B. Anthony series in 1979. Though it was not a commemorative release, its place as the final minting year has turned certain varieties and pristine examples of the 1978 Ike into hidden treasures within the numismatic world, with some specimens fetching significant value at auction due to condition, die errors, or low surviving populations in high grade. Minted during a time of economic transition and growing interest in modern coin collecting, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar was produced in both Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark, as well as a limited number of proof specimens struck in San Francisco, S mint mark. The coin was never widely used in daily commerce, largely due to its large size and weight, but it enjoyed popularity among collectors and casino operators, especially in Las Vegas, where Eisenhower dollars were often used in slot machines. As a result, many circulating examples suffered heavy wear, making well-preserved or high-grade coins increasingly rare. Historically, this issue represents a moment of closure for traditional, large-format U.S. dollar coins and the last opportunity for collectors to acquire a non-commemorative dollar bearing the image of a former president before the modern era of smaller dollar coins began. The design of the 1978 Eisenhower dollar retains the powerful imagery first introduced in 1971. The obverse features Frank Gasparo's bold portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, symbolizing leadership during a pivotal time in American and global history. The reverse continues to showcase the Apollo 11 mission insignia, an eagle landing on the moon, encircled by 13 stars, a powerful nod to America's space exploration achievements and national unity. Made of a copper-nickel clad composition, the coin measures 38.1 millimeters in diameter and weighs 22.68 grams. Its sheer size, combined with a historically significant and visually striking reverse design, gives the coin both artistic and symbolic weight. In high mint state or proof conditions, the fields are glassy and the device is sharp, making these versions especially desirable among serious collectors. What makes certain 1978 Eisenhower dollars ultra-rare and valuable are the small production quirks and condition-related survival issues. No silver-clad versions were officially minted in 1978, which already narrows down variety interest to clad coins. However, some striking anomalies have emerged over the years, particularly doubled dies, off-center strikes, and coins with full bell lines or unusually strong strikes, most of which are exceedingly difficult to find in top grades. With high circulation usage and limited interest during its original release, very few examples have survived in MS-67 or higher. The PCGS population for MS-67 1978 DI dollars, for example, is minimal, with such coins fetching well over $1,000 at auction. Proof versions from the San Francisco Mint in PR69 DCM Deep Cameo condition are more common, but Ultra Cameo strikes with exceptional contrast and flawless surfaces can still command premiums that AS of today. The market for high-grade 1978 Eisenhower dollars has seen a steady appreciation, driven by collector demand and a growing realization of the coin's historical importance. MS-66 coins from both the Philadelphia and Denver mints typically range between $100 and $300 depending on luster and strike quality. Coins graded MS-67 can soar to over $1,500, particularly when certified by reputable grading services such as PCGS or NGC. Deep Cameo proofs in PR70 DCM condition, while scarce, have fetched between $800 and $1,200 at recent auctions, showcasing the rising market interest in top-tier modern coins. Errors such as double dies or rotated dies, when authenticated, can also push values well into four figures due to their rarity and uniqueness. For collectors looking to invest in a 1978 Eisenhower dollar, condition is key. Seek out coins that exhibit full detail on both the obverse and reverse, strong luster, and no significant contact marks. Certification is essential for high-value purchases. Always prioritize coins that have been graded by PCGS or NGC to ensure authenticity and accurate valuation. Storage in inert, airtight containers or slabs will help preserve surface quality and prevent environmental damage. While acquiring the coin from trusted online dealers or numismatic shows is common, collectors should also explore estate sales or older private collections, where raw, high-quality examples may still be hiding. Ultimately, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar offers more than just face value. It delivers a tangible connection to a pivotal time in U.S. history, closing out the nation's last large-sized dollar coin series with strength and dignity. Its bold design, connection to both presidential history and lunar exploration, and its underappreciated role in modern numismatics make it a fascinating addition to any serious collection. As public awareness of the Eisenhower series grows, so too does the market for these once-overlooked giants of American coinage, especially rare varieties or high-grade examples from this final year of production. In conclusion, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar is a sleeper coin with growing potential, both for its historical context and investment appeal. It captures the essence of late 20th century American coin design, honoring both a revered president and the triumph of space exploration. Its rarity in pristine condition, especially among the clad coinage of the era, gives it lasting value. In the numismatic community, whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer drawn to the coin's design and history, the 1978 Ike dollar is an ideal acquisition, one that reflects both the past and future of American collecting. And fourthly, we're going to explore the 1972 Bicentennial Eisenhower dollar stands as one of the most coveted and valuable coins in modern U.S. numismatics, particularly in ultra-high grades or rare varieties. Struck at the San Francisco Mint, this coin was part of a special commemorative series celebrating the 200th anniversary of American independence, though its production began earlier than the official 1976 bicentennial year. Collectors prize this coin not only for its historical significance, but also for its exceptional rarity and top-tier conditions, making it a centerpiece for advanced collections. The allure of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar lies in its limited mintage, striking design, and the challenge of finding pristine examples, all of which contribute to its strong market demand and enduring legacy among numismatists. Historically, the Eisenhower dollar was introduced in 1971 to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower and the Apollo 11 moon landing, blending political and space-age symbolism. The 1972 issue, however, holds a unique place in the series as it was among the first coins struck with the dual date 1776 to 1976 in anticipation of the bicentennial celebrations. This early release makes it a fascinating transitional piece, bridging the standard Eisenhower dollars and the later bicentennial editions. The San Francisco Mint, known for producing higher quality strikes, crafted this coin with special care. Though most were released into circulation or saved as souvenirs rather than preserved in flawless condition. The historical weight of the bicentennial theme, combined with Eisenhower's legacy, elevates this coin beyond mere currency into a tangible piece of American heritage. What sets the 1972 Eisenhower dollar apart are its distinctive design, elements, and superior craftsmanship. The obverse features Frank Gasparo's portrait of Eisenhower, rendered with sharp detail and high-grade specimens, while the reverse showcases a bold depiction of the Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon, symbolizing both national pride and space exploration. The coin's copper-nickel-clad composition gives it a bright, silvery appearance, though some proof-like business strikes exhibit exceptional mirroring and cameo contrast. The sharpness of the strike, particularly in the eagle's feathers and the lettering, is a key factor in determining its grade and value. Collectors particularly seek examples with full bell lines, FBL, on the reverse, a rare trait that signifies an impeccably struck coin. Rarity plays a crucial role in the desirability of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar. While millions were minted, the vast majority were circulated or poorly preserved, leaving only a minuscule fraction in gem uncirculated or near-perfect condition. Coins graded MS 66 or higher by PCGS or NGC are exceptionally scarce, with some varieties, such as those with deep cameo contrast or unusual die strikes, commanding significant premiums. The absence of a widespread collector mindset in the early 1970s means that high-grade examples were often overlooked, adding to their modern-day rarity. This scarcity is compounded by the fact that many coins were stored improperly, leading to toning or surface marks that diminish their value. The market value of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar varies dramatically based on condition and certification. While common circulated examples may trade for a modest premium over face value, specimens graded MS 65 or higher can fetch hundreds to thousands of dollars. Auction records show that top-tier examples, particularly those with MS 67 grades or exceptional eye appeal, have sold for upwards of $10,000, reflecting the intense competition among serious collectors. The coin's value is further influenced by trends in commemorative coin collecting and the broader rare coin market, where demand for high-quality Bicentennial-era material remains robust. Unlike some modern issues, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar's value is firmly rooted in its historical and numismatic merit rather than speculative hype. For collectors aiming to acquire this coin, careful evaluation and certification are paramount, given the prevalence of cleaned, damaged, or artificially enhanced examples. Purchasing coins graded by reputable services like PCGS or NGC is strongly advised. Attention should be paid to the coin's luster, strike quality, and surface preservation, as these factors heavily influence both grade and value. Storage in inert, climate-controlled environments is essential to prevent toning or corrosion, which can drastically affect long-term value. Collectors may find opportunities to acquire high-grade examples through specialized auctions, reputable dealers, or numismatic trade shows, though patience is often required to secure the finest specimens. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar's appeal extends beyond its monetary worth, embodying a convergence of history, artistry, and numismatic excellence. Its connection to the Bicentennial era and the legacy of Eisenhower ensures its place in the annals of U.S. coinage, while its rarity in pristine condition makes it a prized target for advanced collectors. Unlike more common commemoratives, this coin offers a tangible link to a pivotal moment in American history, rendered with a level of craftsmanship that rewards close inspection. For those who appreciate the intersection of design and historical narrative, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar represents an enduring and meaningful addition to any collection. In conclusion, the most valuable and rare the 1972 Bicentennial Eisenhower dollar stands as a testament to the golden age of U.S. commemorative coinage, blending historical significance with numismatic scarcity. Its value lies not only in its metal or face value, but in the story it tells and the challenge it presents to collectors seeking the finest examples. As interest in Bicentennial-era coins continues to grow, this issue remains a standout for its rarity, aesthetic appeal, and investment potential. Whether as a centerpiece of a specialized collection or a high-grade trophy coin, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar holds a unique and irreplaceable position in the world of numismatics. And now we explore the 1974 Eisenhower dollar. While not officially a bicentennial coin like its 1776 to 1976 counterparts, holds an extraordinary and often overlooked position in the broader landscape of American numismatics. What sets it apart, especially in ultra-rare varieties and top-graded conditions, is its unique bridge between the end of an era and the dawn of one, the final years before the country's official bicentennial celebration. For collectors, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar is a keystone piece, not only due to its intrinsic historical significance, but also because certain rare versions, particularly those struck in proof or with minting anomalies, have commanded astonishing prices in the collector's market. Its appeal lies in its transitional identity, a coin caught between two monumental design eras, still bearing the grandeur of Apollo-era symbolism while paving the way for commemorative innovation. The historical backdrop of the 1974 Eisenhower dollar adds further depth to its mystique. Struck just 2 years before the official bicentennial redesign, the 1974 issue marked the penultimate year of the original Eisenhower dollar series design, which began in 1971. This series paid tribute to both President Dwight D. Eisenhower and the Apollo 11 moon landing, a feat symbolizing American leadership during the Cold War. The $1,974 were minted in 3 main facilities: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark for both proof and silver-clad versions. As the U.S. Mint prepared for a redesign to honor the nation's 200th birthday, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar quietly became the last full mintage release before the major transition. Its production in multiple metal compositions and formats gave rise to rare collector varieties that are now fiercely pursued by serious numismatists. One of the most captivating aspects of the 1974 Eisenhower dollar is its detailed and symbolic design. On the obverse, the coin bears a left-facing portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, engraved by Frank Gasparo, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. The reverse, meanwhile, features a dramatic rendering of the Apollo 11 insignia, an American bald eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch, symbolizing peace achieved through strength. This image is rich in historical symbolism, representing American achievements in both political leadership and space exploration. The coin was minted in both copper-nickel clad and 40% silver compositions, with the silver strikes primarily reserved for collectors. Measuring 38.1 millimeters in diameter and weighing 22.68 grams for clad and 24.59 grams for silver issues, these coins are visually impressive and feel substantial in hand, especially when preserved in high-grade proof or uncirculated form. The rarity of the 1974 Eisenhower dollar isn't always about low mintage numbers, but rather lies in the quality and scarcity of specific variants. The 1974 silver-proof coin, for example, was only available through special collector sets sold by the U.S. Mint. Even scarcer are high-grade examples with deep cameo contrast, DCM, or those with full, unbroken design strikes on both the obverse and reverse. Additionally, some error coins, such as those struck on wrong planchets or with doubled dies, are exceptionally rare and can fetch thousands at auction. Grading plays a vital role in value, with MS67 or PR69 DCM examples dramatically more valuable than lower-grade versions. Coins with exceptional eye appeal, such as those with bright, untuned luster and precise details, are particularly sought after in the competitive numismatic marketplace. Market values for the 1974 Eisenhower dollar vary widely based on condition, composition, and mint origin. While circulated copper-nickel versions may only be worth a few dollars, the ultra-rare high-grade examples can reach eye-popping prices. For instance, a 1974 silver proof in PR70 DCM has sold for over $10,000 in top-tier auctions due to its pristine condition and low population in that grade. Even business strike 1974 D coins in MS67 or higher condition can range from $150 to over $1,000, depending on rarity and demand. Error coins, especially those with significant planchet or striking issues, have crossed the $5,000 mark. As demand grows for high-quality Eisenhower dollars from serious collectors and registry set participants, these coins have seen a notable increase in auction prices over the last decade. For collectors interested in the 1974 Eisenhower dollar, there are several tips to keep in mind. First, always verify authenticity and condition through reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC. Proof and silver-clad versions are especially prone to spotting or hairline scratches, so purchasing certified coins is essential for investment grade. Collecting. Storage and temperature-controlled, airtight holders can prevent environmental damage. Seek out coins with strong strikes and minimal contact marks, especially if aiming for high registry set rankings. Auction houses, numismatic conventions, and online coin forums are excellent venues for discovering rare varieties or connecting with other enthusiasts who specialize in Eisenhower dollars. In the grander narrative of American coinage, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar occupies a fascinating crossroads. While it lacks the overt bicentennial dual-date design of the 1976 issues, it remains a pivotal part of the Eisenhower dollar journey, representing the final step before the transition to commemorative celebration. Its layered symbolism, both political and technological, combined with the variety of rare formats and error coins, gives it enduring appeal among both collectors and investors. Its physical heft, bold imagery, and relatively short production run by modern standards make it an ideal piece for those building a serious U.S. dollar collection. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar may not always be the first coin collectors think of when discussing rare U.S. currency, but it certainly deserves a spot on the short list of modern-era treasures. Its understated rarity, especially in pristine proof and silver-clad varieties, makes it one of the most valuable and desirable issues in the Eisenhower series. And as appreciation for 20th-century coinage deepens, the coin's historical significance and investment potential continue to rise. For collectors who know what to look for, the 1974 Ike dollar offers both a window into American history and a solid foothold in the world of high-end numismatics. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar is more than a transitional coin. It's a richly symbolic, technically impressive, and increasingly valuable piece of numismatic art. Whether you're drawn to its Cold War-era symbolism, its hefty silver strikes, or its high-grade collector potential, this coin delivers on every front. With growing interest in modern-era coins and finite supplies of top-condition examples, the 1974 Ike stands poised for continued growth in prestige and value. It remains a hidden gem waiting to be discovered by a new generation of collectors who understand that sometimes the most meaningful pieces are the ones that quietly bridge the past and the future.